Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coral Island. It is hot here. It is extremely hot. And I honestly think my phone's lying. My phone says it's only 97, but I think it's a lie. It's freaking hot. It's really hot. Okay, shoot then. I think it's gotta be this one. I was like, it's one of these. I always hate when I forget which one's which. And I guess that's what happens when you have a personal and a like a stream save file. Okay, How to Be a Farmer with Jeff Smith. Knows things about farming. Blah, 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 blah. Now that fall's here, sprouts. What's your plan for the Harvest Festival? You heard me right. Harvest Festival. Time for us farmers to shine. It's held every year in Starlet Town. Oh boy. There's a big chicken sculpture. I'm talking massive. 5-6 meters tall. You can bring your harvest and enter it in the contest. I remember the free mooncakes from Betty and my old friend Frankie's mother. That's a winner for sure. Sprouts, be sure to go. It's worth the trip. I don't actually recall, like, some of the, I completely forgot to check the weather. Some of the festivals are in effect, some of them aren't, and I haven't quite figured out which one's which. Sunny, of course. No, quit watering in the house. Don't water the TV. Welcome to Coral Shopping. Skillet. A cast iron skillet, durable, versatile, and the best in town. Except they want me to spend $3,150. That's a lot. Actually, considering how much money I have, it's not a whole lot. Okay, so I also did get the DLC. It came out, I think, like 2 weeks ago, but it's for charity. So if you purchased it, I think it was like $5. And all the proceeds go to, like, saving coral reefs and stuff like that. So I was like, might as well. So you get the Ocean Guardian outfit, Ocean Guardian chest, and Ocean Guardian scarecrow, which is a little whale. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, so I'm actually going to keep that chest inside. Why can't I put it here? That doesn't... There's a chest right there. Why can't I put it inside? Hello, Disnerd. How's it going? Okay, so this one I think actually has a full... Because these ones only have the 2 rows. I think this one actually carries 40. Ocean Guardian outfits. I don't really want to wear it, but I do want to put the scarecrow somewhere. Oh yeah, I have like so many things. Like what? Pink farmer outfit away, I guess. Boop. Yeah, boop. Okay. And now we have a little whale. I put you right there. Look at it! It's so cute! Okay, and now we get... Oh, I planted more things. I hate myself sometimes. I was just saying, I was like, it's freaking hot here. My phone says it's 97, but I was like, it feels hotter than that. Like, it's freaking warm. And then I was like, I go to Phoenix in 2 weeks. I am insane. It's gonna be even hotter in Phoenix. Ew. Although I really am looking forward to the convention, so... Except I'm... I kind of broke. And speaking of broke, the freaking hospital billing department keeps calling me, and they're like, you have this balance of like $4,000. When are you going to pay it? I'm like, part of it's on a payment plan. The other part I'm kind of paying as I go, because the payment plan they quoted me for was like $500 a month. I was like, that's not going to happen. So, you guys can take $100 every month, because I think as of this moment, that's like $230 a month that I'm paying towards my medical. I'm like, it's gotta work. That is hilarious. Yeah, like my uniforms at work don't breathe at all, so I come home and I'm just like, ugh, like peeling it off. I'm like, it's so gross. Although, we did have a potluck today because one of our ladies is moving departments. So we had a potluck and it was amazing. It was really good. I had these barbecue meatballs that were, oh my gosh. I was like, I need the recipe. They're so good. And then we had ice cream cake. Hello, audio. Nice to know you're alive. I bombard you with things on Discord and then I never hear back. That's just kind of my MO. I drop like a couple thousand words. I'm just like, here. Okay, quit watering the same thing. You can totally do it when I'm on stream. That way I can that way I can get your reaction. I made myself cry. Not gonna lie. Well, tears. Tears happened. Not necessarily like free falling, but tears happened. And besides, you're probably gonna be like, you can't keep doing this to them. But that's their last. That's the last before they split ways. Pickles are good. Pickles are always good. What kind of pickles, though? Ooh. When I'm in the mood for pickles, I want like super like vinegary, like kind of burn my face a little bit, like just vinegar. Which is, I think it's the same reason I like buffalo sauce, is because it's like a vinegar-based sauce, and I just love vinegar. My mouth is watering right now thinking about pickles, and yeah, I'm thinking about pickles and vinegar. I'm like practically drooling. I'm just like, oh, that sounds so good. They really are just truly the best. Moo cows. You know, that is such a classic pregnant woman thing. Like, it's a thing for a reason. Although the funniest thing is, when I have like really, really bad reflux, the only thing that I can eat without like absolutely dying is pickles. Which you would think that the acid of the pickle would like kill my stomach. Oh no. Pickles are literally the only thing that I want to eat that doesn't make me like super sick. I honestly think it's because pickles don't really have fat. Like, they're sort of neutral. But yeah, no, pickles are delicious. We had this ice cream cake today at work. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I was like, work is gonna make me fatter. But we don't have potlucks like super often. Okay, yeah, no, pickles are all very different. Like, when people are like, it's just like pickles are just pickles. I'm like, no. There are different kinds of pickles. And I only like dill pickles. Like, don't give me any of the bread and butter pickles. Certain spicy pickles are okay, but like sometimes they throw weird seasonings in there. But like, give me just like a good like theater dill pickle and just, I'm in heaven. You hunger? I hunger too. And it's weird. I ate like, I was like, why is it taking so long? I ate a lot when I was at the, potluck. Although, okay, the problem with potlucks, everyone has like a different like, everyone has different taste buds. Like, not everybody likes the same things. And unfortunately, one of my coworkers, she made this, like, pulled chicken, and it tasted like nothing. I'm like, how did you horribly under-season this chicken? I'm like, what did you do to it? How does one ruin chicken? Chicken is literally the most forgiving thing you could make, and it's just, I'm like, okay, bread and butter pickles are absolutely disgusting. Audio, I know you like them, but it's gross. It's gross. Kid history. It's gross. Why is it gross? But it's like, that is how I feel. I can't stomach bread and butter pickles. I think I tried one once. Like, I mean, obviously I've tried one, but like the definitive moment I tried one, it's just like, oh, I was so sick. It just like immediately made me queasy. Deadline in 9 days. She wants an eggplant. I'll try it, although I feel like this is new. I feel like this board has not been here. Or I knew the calendar was here. Also, who am I romancing? Like, who... Oh, okay. So... Cool. Who's on the list? Kenny. Kenny got favorited. So I'm assuming Kenny's high on that list. Mark? You know what? I think Mark deserves a favorite as well. How do I... Mark gets a favorite as well. Suri is adorable. I love him. And I think Waku was like the other one. Okay, so we have our 4 leading gentlemen. Hello, Eris. Yes, go to bed. Go to bed. But it was so good to see you. I miss you. Audio, I thought you liked the bread and butter pickles. Or are you telling me that it's a lie that they're bad? Because they are really bad. They're disgusting. It's so good to see everyone. I miss people. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot yesterday that I had a potluck. And, oh, Mark. Like, I completely forgot that I had to go buy something. Thanks, Rosie. You're kind. And you're attractive. But, yeah, no, it completely skipped my mind. And then I was like, oh, crap. I was like, the potluck's on Thursday. And I just, like, completely, like, brain skipped out. This looks new. Oh, maybe it is new. Ladybugs. I have not donated it. It is new. Yeah, so I wanted to do a stream so bad, and it just didn't happen. Yeah. That's my life. Nothing goes to plan anymore. Like, we're having to shift positions at work, and I'm just like, I hate this. I don't deal well with change. And where I work, like, having undiagnosed autism, like, I'm very, very high functioning, but there are certain times when my executive function goes completely down, and I'm just like, you constantly shifting my position at work, that's gonna do it. And so all of a sudden people are like, oh my gosh, why are you being so moody? I'm like, I'm literally trying to make my brain function right now, and you're stressing me out. I'm like, you are causing the system, like, undue, like, chaos. And I'm like, I'm trying. But it didn't always work out that way. Wow, this looks... That's new. They've redecorated. But yeah, it's like people only see the high functioning side. And so whenever they start stressing me out and I start having my stress responses, they're like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you people are what's wrong with me. I'm like, I'm trying to keep calm, I swear. It just didn't work. But yeah, my boss is like, you'll do fine. Like, you're so good. You pick up everything. I'm like, like, do you know how much effort it takes me to actually be able to, like, function normally with all this stress that you're putting me under, and now you want more? Like, so what's happening is we're getting a new girl, so we're all switching positions, and the new girl is not going to be able to do everything right away. Like, she's gonna have a learning period, but during that learning period, I'm expected to, like, to take on an entirely new job and do all of it on top of maintaining my old job just to make sure that she's not overwhelmed. So I will functionally be doing 2 jobs at the same time. And my current job, I don't have time to do anything else because it gets backed up super, super quickly. So I'm dying inside is what's happening, really. I'm like, why? Why you want to leave me? That's what I keep telling the girl who's leaving. I'm like, for why? Like, why do you want to leave? It's not really her choice, but you know what? It makes me feel better to have somebody to blame. Three mental break. I'm like, I just want to tell my boss, like, if I'm away from my desk for longer than 20 minutes, don't come into the bathroom because I'll probably be in the last stall sitting on the ground crying. And don't you dare interrupt my crying time. Like, I need this to stay sane. But honestly, I'm freaking out, but it's like, it's all stuff I've done before. My only concern is being inundated with too much work because I'll be training the new girl to do what I used to do, but I'll still have to be doing that job. And I'm not kidding. Like, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I literally, like, Tuesday, I can't finish all the stuff that I have to do. Like, all my reports, and, like, I can't finish it, so it rolls over into Wednesday. And then if I get even more stuff in the mail, then that rolls over to Thursday. And Friday is the day that, like, I kind of slow down a little bit, but I still have, like, a lot of stuff to do. Hello. Hello, Pockery. Why does your brain hurt? My brain hurts a lot today, too. I feel that. I feel that in the marrow of my bones. I love how I'm holding this ginormous hazelnut that's the size of a basketball. That doesn't make any sense. The sizing ratio in this game just, it's exquisite in its dumbness. I don't get it. Oh, I see. Hello! Hello! Your color looks exactly like Pockery, so I was like, wait a second. I was like, why is Pockery saying hi? I was like, oh, it's somebody new! Hello! We're going over how I'm stressed at work, but it'll be fine. Except I'm not exactly high functioning right now, so yay! And then the heat just makes everything worse, and I want, please, everyone in the comment section, let me know what the weather is like the temperature, where you're at right now. I'm curious. It's 100 where audio is. Yeah, it's like I feel the heat, and it's not good. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be sunny, of course. Of course. It's like Stardew. I'm like, why is it so freaking, like, in spring you get a little bit of rain, but in fall they're like, you don't need rain. Like, who's growing stuff in fall? Ha ha ha. Me, it's me. I'm growing stuff in fall. 97. Yeah. The humidity is just like, people who live in areas that don't have humidity just don't understand what it does. Like, I live in the desert, but during the summer, during our quote-unquote monsoon season, the humidity is just, it's killer. The humidity is why I spent $5,000 on a refrigerated air system. We tried living here with a swamp cooler, and just during monsoon, it's so hot and so humid, the swamp cooler stops working. I live in a desert. That's where I live. Not like super it's pretty deserty. Although, I will say, where I live, I actually get all 4 seasons. So, that I'm actually grateful for. And since we're kind of central, we don't end up with, like, we don't have tornadoes, we don't have earthquakes, we don't get tsunamis, don't get hurricanes. Like, it's pretty nice. Except it's just 97 degrees right now, and it feels like 107. It's the only problem with living here. I do wish we got more precipitation. Like, we had this storm last night. The wind... So I heard the wind first, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why did it get so windy all of a sudden? And then I start hearing pine cones dropping on the roof. And I'm like, it takes a lot to make those pine cones fall off. So I was like, what is going on? And I was like, oh, Mia and Tony are outside. So I went to go check on Mia and Tony. I opened the back door, and the gust of wind that came through that door nearly knocked me over. I will say, though, with humidity, your skin is just lovely. Because your skin doesn't dry out. Like, that is the plus. Well, then again, like, I'm obsessive with lotion anyway, so I don't dry out. I'm not part lizard. It's funny, my mom always gives me so much crap about my, she calls, what does she call them? She says I have baby hands, because they're, like, super, super soft. That's the thing, yeah. Okay, we don't get prolonged humidity, but you remember, like, Texas, South Texas, you get that, like, humid summer, and then your skin's so beautiful, and then you come back home and you dry out like a raisin. Are you talking about lotion? Lotion does not suck the moisture out of your skin. Yeah, lotion does not. Oh, thank you for joining! Sorry, I had to pause it real quick. Sorry, I had to send a message. See, I put lotion on all the time, and I don't have any, like, dehydrating problems. I guess it also depends on what type of lotion you use, because if you're using something like Bath and Body Works, it's going to dry your skin out because there's a lot of alcohol in there, and the fragrance will dry your skin out. But I like to use Palmer's, and that stuff's always really nice. Hello, chickadees! I hate that the animals bunch up so much. Like, I'm a veteran Stardew player, and I don't remember my cows doing that. At least not to this extent. These cows are literally inside of each other. It's not acceptable. And I'm trying to like, I honestly can't tell which cow is which. I mean, if I got it eventually, but they just make it a pain. Okay. So, for potlucks, does everyone plan ahead? Because at my work, they like to have you, like, sign up for something. I refuse to actually sign up for something because if I commit to making something and then all of a sudden the night before I don't want to make it, then I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, but I signed up for it. But I'm like, I don't want to make it. And usually, like 99% of the time, I'll just buy something from the store because I have a very particular taste when it comes to like my seasonings and stuff like that. Also, I don't even know what to do right now. Like, do I go mining? Do I, like, go flirt with townspeople? Like, I don't know what to do right now. Do I go diving? Do we want to do diving or do we want to do mining? We could do either or. I have no idea. Kenny! I love Kenny. Mark. I love Mark. Okay, I don't have... Okay, so since nobody's saying anything, we're gonna go mining, if I can... I almost did it again! I have my sword. I always have my sword in my inventory. I almost freaking did it again. Except for the fact that for some odd reason, like, that teleport point unlocked on my personal one, but it's not unlocking now, and I swear I'm far, like, just as far, if not farther, in this mine than I am on my personal save. So I don't know why that one's not opening. Because I should have it by now. This one. What does it say? Reach the bottom of the earth? I did! I have reached the bottom of the earth mine shaft. I don't know why it's saying I haven't. Because literally we're in the water one now. It doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, it's frosty in here. Yeah, I actually kind of appreciate that they split it into multiple levels. Although, I forgot, the mines are actually, like, difficult now. The combat system is still a little clunky. But, I mean, it's EA. They'll figure it out eventually. Also, I'm probably going to end up running out of energy. Rock Domino only works when it wants to. Oh, hey, look at that. I am going to grab these, however, just because you never know when it's going to come in handy. How do you know when I'm slouching? How do you know? Quack. Okay, water break has been redeemed. Posture check has been redeemed. I need to be better about that. And I sit at a desk all day. Except I will say that at work, my desk, I have my computers positioned to where I'm looking up at them. So it doesn't have as many problems for my neck. That thing just looks broken because it doesn't move. Like, I'm assuming it's supposed to have some sort of, like... That thing's weird. I didn't quite understand that, beast. Snack attack! Okay, fine. Let me go grab some snackage. If I have snackage. You don't have to do all the dishes. have fruit snacks. It's the only... Oh. Sorry. I didn't know if you could hear me that far back. Okay. Fruit snacks. If I can open the fruit snacks. My hands, they're too soft because of all the lotioning. I can't open the package. Okay. I have fruit snacks. Okay. Okay. Those are really good fruit snacks. Sorry, gotta keep the posture up. I don't know if this one's like the other one, because the other one, there was no level 35 elevator. You had to go straight from 35 to 40, which was like nigh impossible. They really, they make it to where you actually need to upgrade your tools. Like, you have to upgrade your tools and or use the explosives. Like, it's not just super easy to do the mining. Because we've been down, what, like, two levels? This is our third. Yeah, see, the combat's just clunky. I don't understand it yet. Okay, and now we just back to mining. Fruit snack. Okay, but there's some that are like grape flavored. I don't like grape. Just not a big fan of the grape. Oh, come on. Like, I'm literally just holding down the button, not moving, and it's like, oh, you went over here, but no, I didn't. Yay! Because my energy's like, for snacks. How many what? I'm curious. No, we're starting to feel tired. And I am like starting to salivate like a lot. It's weird. I think I've messed with the wither like once. And after that, I swore never again. I developed a case of common sense. I said, audio, was it on your stream or was it on somebody else's stream, or was it on my stream? I did mention, I think it was on my stream, that I'm considering getting the M word again. Because I bought it at one point for the PlayStation, but since my PlayStation is kaput. No, it is just like the other one. Okay, so this... quit chasing me. Yeah, you have to go all the way down the mine. So if I leave now, I lose all my progress. Do I have... Crafty. What is that? Mushroom log? Interesting. No, I don't have enough for a rope. Why is there no staircase? Like, why can't I use stone to make staircase? Like, It's basic Stardew rules. Come on. I don't have enough fiber to make even one rope. Bad news bears. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What do I have? Okay. Let's problem solve, heroes. We have 4 hours left. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Do I not have anything to make explosives? We're going to lose a lot of progress, and I'm going to be very, very perturbed. Oh, I couldn't remember if it was in one of your streams or if it was in my stream when I talked about potentially getting the M word again. And then Pockery said it was my stream, so. It's kind of what I thought, but I was ill-prepared for this venture. I'm going to lose so much progress, and it's going to be quite devastating. The game that begins with M that we shall not name. Okay, well, apparently I have to go home. And I just lost all that progress. See, look. Goes back to level 30. It did the same thing in the Earth one, and it's annoying every time. I need all the fiber to make more. That's, you feel a lot of damage with that, Pockery. Who are you? I have a flaming sword. Don't mind. Jack. Usually coops come with their own incubators. That way. I don't think the tier that I have comes equipped with that. So why is my sword on fire? Like, I mean, it's cool, but like, why? Like, not everything needs to be on fire, okay? Okay, well... Bat wings... I can just go hang out down there. What time is it? 6:14. I think we have enough time for one more day. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. Not bad, we made almost 1,000. Okay, weather. The sun! Of course, I can't escape the sun anywhere. Ooh, look at that. Some nice hot peppers. You know, she wanted an eggplant, and I don't even know if I'm growing eggplant. I might fail that on principle alone, because I really don't know what all I have planted here. I can obviously tell those are peppers, because, you know, they're buds, but, you know, I'm just like, That would be bok choy down there. There's so much planted here. I don't know what's actually growing. And it is the beginning of the season, so it's... Your guess is as good as mine what's actually in here. All we know for a fact is peppers. I think the ones in the bottom ones right here, I think those might be eggplant. Potentially. Why is it all of these games are so bad about just telling you what you planted? I feel like they just assume you remember. Like, why not just tell me? Why not let the game remember for me? But I'm pretty sure that that's what those are. I'm like 72% positive. The watering takes forever. And you want to know what's hilarious? I think either I have it now or I will soon have the... Oh no, I can make a sprinkler. I just think they're ugly. It's the stupidest reason for not wanting to make something that would make my life so much easier. I think they're ugly and I don't want them. It's sad but true. Like, I think they gave me one for, like, finishing something, and I set it down, and I looked at it, and I was like, I hate it. Like, they're really tall, and just kind of, like, it looks like an upside-down water bottle. That they're just like, oh, look, it's a sprinkler. I was like, no, it looks like trash. Like, legit trash. Like, don't try to bamboozle me. Beauty's an eye of the beholder, but you know what? It still looks like trash. That whale is just so stinking cute. Like, I can't get over it. Although, I like these ones. These ones are absolutely adorable. Holy crap, they have a wide range. But, like, I love how round their faces are and the little curlies on top of their hat. Oh, geez. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, same as that one, so they have the same as the specialty scarecrows. That's cool. But it's like, okay, the first scarecrow you can make, they are legit made of, like, scrap and trash. But the next ones you make, all of a sudden it's like, they look sewn. They look like they're wearing little lederhosen, and they're so cute. Or, you know, I guess it would actually make more sense to say that they were wearing overalls, but my brain's a weird thing. Immediately went to German clothing. Don't look at me. My brain is broken. Oh, and then, so at work, there's this long-standing joke/tradition that whenever I hear somebody asking a question, if I know the answer, like, even if they're not talking to me, I will answer said question. And one of my newest coworkers, she was just like, we don't need to Google anything anymore, we just need to roast things. So, my name is now a verb, meaning that all they need to do is ask a question and I will give them the answer. I was like, I don't know everything. But they're like, you know enough. I'm like, and then my coworkers, she's like, you would make a really good librarian, except she says librarian. And I was like, you know, actually at one point I did want to be a librarian. And she's like, see? And since we're going to be working in the same office space now, she's just like, I'm going to have my own librarian. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like, I don't mean to, but I happen to know many a random thing. I was like, it's not my fault. I happen to know things. Like today, the question in question was, what is the name of the evil parrot in Aladdin? Iago. I happen to know this. And, you know, I'm like sitting there and I tell them, and that's what spawned this whole conversation. And, you know, they're sitting there making fun, and my coworker was like, wasn't it like, what, isn't there like an Aladdin book? And I'm like, well, technically speaking, the story of Aladdin, oh, I need the scythe, so dumb. The story of Aladdin is based off of, what is it, 1001 Arabian Nights? I was like, technically, kind of, sort of, and she's like, see? I'm like, oh, well. I'm like, don't ask me how I know things, I just know things. I get it from my mother. My mom always says, she's like, I'm a fount of useless knowledge. I'm like, is me. I pick up random facts and they just live in my head rent free. Comes in handy occasionally. It will also get you called an insufferable know-it-all at school. Yeah, we went full on Hermione on that one. My classmates did not like that I had the answers for most things. Yes, to an extent, my father as well. He's better at, like, history things. I do not like history. I don't prefer it. It's not my field of expertise. I have a randomly huge knowledge of food. Like, people will ask me, like, random things, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, it's just this, like, the fact that paprika is actually red bell peppers. And, like, I don't know, I just know things. Or, like, randomly know what a chiffonade is. I have a very odd knowledge base and I don't know where it comes from, but it's just there. Oh, I didn't realize that these weren't open yet. Okay, well this is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be blocked like the first 2 seconds. Yep, look at that! It didn't even have a chance! You told me about that the other day. And I thought it was actually pretty fascinating. Okay, some things... Okay, well that... that got out of hand. I see a little jellyfish over there that I want to bring with me. Okay, let's not spook the dear thing. I was like, come on, calm down. Come on. There we go, cannonball jellyfish. Okay, now, thank you, Kibble. I realize it's blocked. Because the ocean's a cesspool. Oh, look at that. See? History and documentaries are not my thing. Huh. I don't know. You told me about something. But yeah, no, history's never really been my thing. Although, you know, I'm actually going to save up here because there's stuff to be had up here. And that's not to say I didn't do well in history. I actually did extremely well in my history classes. It's just, I don't care for it. And it's not the whole, like, people are always saying, like, if you don't pay attention to what happened in history, you're doomed to repeat it. Like, my problem is I know all the things. Like, I did the study thing. And it's like, I don't feel the need to delve any deeper into it. Because I know humans are awful. Humans are bound to make the same mistakes. And me, as one insignificant person, is not likely to change a whole lot. So, I'm just kind of laissez-faire. It's out of my hands. Which is probably not the best attitude to have, but that's what it is. I am just one tiny insignificant person, and things are not bound to change just on my accord. Ah, thank you for giving Blossom a treat. She loves them and she looks adorable when she's eating. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. What time is it? Yeah, we got time. So, let's go donate. actually, I was going to donate it to the museum, change of plans, so we're going to go give it to, we're going to offer it instead. Except I have a teleport to that, so there's no way I'm walking. Except I don't remember which one of these it goes to. It's not you. Is not you? Ah, it's this one. We need a hermit crab, a sexy shrimp, and a sunflower sea star. That thing looks adorable. I'm pretty sure it's a hermit crab, and it's so stinking cute. Video games have this amazing ability to make things that normally look horrifying look adorable. And that's one of them. This just reminds me that I hate fishing. That is going to be like the last thing I end up finishing. Just because I'm bad at fishing and I don't like it. Call JD, be like, JD, I need you to farm and do fishing for me. JD loves fishing. Like, anytime we play Stardew together, that's her role. She's the fisher lady. And I'm the one who gets all the lumber and I'm the one who gets down to the bottom of the mine in summer because I have nothing else to do. Okay. Wow, we made a lot of money. It was all the hot peppers. But that was it for this episode. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Member's Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I hope to see everybody then. Bye!